Welcome to Universal Laws 101. My name is Adam Bercier. Today I'm going to go over the conscious mind using the stick person figure that I've learned from Bob Proctor, um, who got it from Dr. Thurman Fleet. It's a great concept, and I have two other videos you might want to watch before this, which explains just the basics. Um, you don't have to watch it, but it might make things easier to understand for this video. So let's get started. There's the mind, um, conscious, and the subconscious. Just going to do this small, I know, but I'm just going to quickly, I'm going to erase this in a sec. So we have these little antennae sticking out of the conscious mind, out of the top of our head, I should say. And these are sensory factors that we use every day, and we use them even though we probably should be using the other things that I'm going to be talking about today. What these are: smell, taste, touch, hear, and sight. I don't really need to explain what each one is. You know. So basically, we use these every day. We could be using things like our imagination, our perception, our will, our memory. Instead of sometimes when we use these, we should use other things, but we are allowing these to kind of take over our life. They're good, they're vital, so don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they're bad. But there are times when we should use other things such as our intuition. This means if you're just using these, you are living from the outside in. Your environment is dictating your life. So I just wanted to mention that quickly because it is all those sensory your conscious mind uses. That is part of your conscious mind. The other thing, the main thing I want to talk about today, actually, what happens in the conscious mind, is certain um, factors, I guess that you use, different skill sets that you can develop that will change your life. It will help you lead the life that you want to. One of them is imagination. Making sure you can see that. Another would be your will, your memory, reason, reason, perception, intuition. I think, yeah, that's it. And I'm going to mention this right off the beginning. Your conscious mind thinks. And when you are actually thinking, you're using these. So thinking is this. I usually sometimes will add it on the list as well, but I've decided, it's not a separate thing. It's all of them that you're using when you're thinking. So let's go over each one. Imagination. This is where it all starts when you're creating. Everything that has been created that you see on this earth started in someone's mind, and they were using their imagination. They saw it in their mind first, and then it became created in the physical world. So imagination is something that if you can develop to a high level, you're going to be a master creator. You will be able to create anything that you can imagine. Um, and if we can all start to develop this, we'll just be creating better and better things, right? Um, will. The will I can best explain by using an example. Using a will means to hold consistent and consecutive thoughts of increase of things that you want, your desires. And when you use your will to do that, you're not allowing anything of a lower nature to come into your mind or into your subconscious mind. So the will, you use your will to hold those consistent thoughts of good. However, do not use the will on other people. Do not impress your will on other people to make them think a certain way or to do certain things. That is not your job, and that is not what the will is for. Memory, we all know what the memory is. It can actually be developed as a useful tool. People say, well, oh no, I just have a bad memory, I can't remember anything. I always forget to do this. Well, as you know, they think that that's just how they're going to be. But just to let you know, in case you're one of those people, you can change that. Develop it. Start to use it. Start to exercise it. It will become better. Reason. You have the ability to reason. You can pick and choose ideas that enter your subconscious mind. There's there's two types of reasoning, inductive and deductive. I'll make another video after this, explain those two differences. But this is very important because by using your reasoning factor, you can only allow, you have the ability to only allow good things into your life, into your mind, which creates a good, better life. If someone tells you something, think to yourself, question that idea. Will this provide increase in my life? Will it help me on my journey to my goal? If so, let it in. If not, oh, door it goes. Very, very simple. Perception. I find perception extremely powerful. Well, always a powerful. Perception is one of my favorites because I guess it had a huge impact in my life that I saw consciously. For example, I one of my sites got a virus in it from someone hacking it, and it wiped it out totally. Now I put about a year's worth of work into that one, and anyways, it was gone. Like it was wiped out, and I didn't really have a recent backup of that one. So I mean, I could have restored it quite quickly, but it just I didn't want to think about doing all that work again, and I was saying I had this bad feeling about it. Like I was feeling horrible about it, but it just the way it happened, I knew there's something more to it. So I decided I'm going to change my perception. I know the laws. I know there's a good and bad to everything. There's an opposite. Everything has an opposite. So what is the good in this? And I found out and realized that it was actually a message. It was a sign that I needed to stay true to myself, which actually led me um, to really start getting into the universal laws and to start sharing what I'm learning, to start teaching. And I love it. Like it that moment changed my life. That conscious awareness of that my perception has that ability. And all these, if you use them correctly, have that simple ability to change your life for the better. So perception you can use at all times. If something bad comes into your life, there is a good side to it. So change your perception to the good. If you can do that all the time, you will only ever see good in your life. Your intuition is that little voice inside of you. It's that, and it also has a feeling that resides in you. And I can't really explain the feeling. I don't really have any words that can actually describe it, but I think most of you will know what I mean. And if you can develop this and be able to hear it with some clarity, it will lead you to success, to the right path all the time. It is never wrong if you hear it clearly. Sometimes you can hear it and feel it, and you might uh, misunderstand it and go the wrong way, or just take a little detour on your path. But if you can hear it clearly, you're golden. And by the way, when I say hear, I don't mean actually literally hear with your ears. I'm not talking about that sensory uh, faculty. Hearing it comes from within you. You're hearing it within you. That's your intuition. Again, very very powerful. So basically, start to develop all these: imagination, will, memory, reason, perception, intuition. When you're actually thinking, you're using all of these. So hopefully all this made sense. Any questions, comment below, send me a message, go to my site, www.manifestingthelawofattraction.com. You can contact me there. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Personally, I won't have an assistant or anything get back to you. It'll be me, and I'll try and go explain it further if you have any questions. So thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.